There's that. And bop. Okay. And refresh that. Have a bit of coffee. Alright. How's it going, everyone? How is it going? How is it going? Let's just go and quickly do this whilst we're just kind of starting out right now. How's everyone been doing? Personally, I've been doing alright. I just woke up not too long ago. A bit later than I would have liked, but you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. There's not really much I can do. I set an alarm and I just kind of slept through it, you know how it be. And there we go. But we're back playing more ESO. We're going to just quickly finish this one up. We're gonna quickly wrap this up and then we're going to... Oh my god, I got distracted because there's a fly in my room. God damn it. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna... I don't know if we want to do either more dailies or if we want to hop into more side quests. Because that is the question. That man's bad to the bone.
Locate a solvent and some reagents. An apprentice.
Ingredients located, I'll remember that.
Now go to an alchemy station.
Where's the alchemy stuff? Over here. Where? No. Natural water, and then it was bop and bop. Craft. I was going to be mildly upset if they just completely pulled a 180 on me there.
The solvent's pure. Your potion.
There you go.
Your command of the crafts is impressive, but not.
We'll leave those two there. Did I get a daily? I did get a daily. I have no inventory space. I'm going to head to a bank and get that sorted out. But yeah, I'm thinking we work on another storyline. I think we might start the Psijic Order, not the Psijic Order. the Somerset Isle stuff. Actually, before that, I remember being told at one point it was either Dauntless or Undaunted. I was told that they'd be good to join in at some point. I'm just gonna drop, like, so much crap in here. Like, it's actually atrocious. Oh my god, I have so many You know, is that just a spare dagger I have? Oh, I have a couple spare daggers. Oh, okay, that makes it all the more better. There we go. I will, oh wait, no, that's not a dagger. Wait. Okay, yeah, that's not a dagger. Alright, very cool. I wasn't just messing with myself there. I thought it was. I'm a little bit of a stupid. Let's, we'll save that for when we head on out. God, it's so hard to tell. Actually, I should just slap a bunch of these runes in. Maybe one day I'll just have a stream where I just sit down and I just enchant literally everything under the sun. Not gonna be today, but someday. I'm really stretching what I can and can't put in right now. I know there's like an item or something where it's just like, hey, you won't spend inventory space if you have crafting materials. And I'm just like, yeah, but I'm not paying $1,000 a month for that. That's not a good deal. For just that. I think we're essentially good. There's still a couple things around that we could yoink, but we're gonna start a different storyline. I will quickly look up how to join the, I don't know if it's Dauntless or Undaunted. Yes, so is it Dauntless? No, it's Undaunted, I believe. Oh my god. Let's see here. Alright. Near Mournhold? Is Mournhold like right here? No. Is it down here in Deshaan? Is Mournhold? That is Mournhold. Okay. Right. So I assume what I need to do then, I need to go here and I need to find whatever takes me. I don't even know if I'm doing this right, by the way. I could be doing this like completely wrong. For all I know. Would there be carriages over here?
No charge to have a look.
What is this? Oh, Battlemaster. Nah. Not it.
Hold, adventurer! You there! I bring an urgent message from the Skald.
Nope. The reach isn't right. Murkmire, I don't know. Stone Falls down here is... Am I crazy? Hang on. Oh, that... Oh, these are DLC cards. Wait. How in the fuck do I get down there then? They don't expect me to just hoof it, do they? I think they do. Son... God, is this actually what they said? I wish I could look at, like, chat history, but I can't. Let's take a look-see. Wait, hang on this it's saying it's in Davin's Watch? Location, the Lonely Troll. Okay, let's look for the Lonely Troll. That's probably a...
We need an edge.
Is that the tavern? Is that what that is? Is that what I'm getting at? I'm just gonna do this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I should be going to Somerset right now. Not this. Okay. No. 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 Is this... If I walk in here, are they just around?
Fate mocks me.
The glyphs hold the key.
Hang on. Let me look at who gives the quest. Quest giver Njol. Njol. Right? Wait, no.
Over here.
No, it's Castlig the Axe. Hang on. I give up. I give up. We're not. We're not. Unless... Nope. We're not. Not worth it. I've gotta be...
You ever fought the daggers?
A few times. And the Dominion, when I served in Shadowfell.
Is it true
Hang
that
on.
soldiers drink the blood of infants?
No. Most of the Covenant soldiers we met drank beer. This is never going to end, is it?
Speak to the undaunted recruiter in your city. Whomst.
Hear ye,
I don't know
card
who
sharps
that
and
is. It's sure as hell not you.
tales of tribute.
Down. I see him. He exists. He is real. He's not a figment of my imagination. We're gonna do this and then we're gonna head down to Somerset and start up that quest. Because I heard this is just like a random ass thing.
By the divines, the ale.
I'm looking for a fight.
Is that right? Well then, sounds to me like you could be one of the Undaunted.
The Undaunted? What's that?
A league of like-minded adventurers. Every one of us eager for riches and glory. Sound like anyone you know? So what do you say? Think you can be one of the Undaunted?
Yes, I want to be one of the Undaunted.
Dungeon delving and monster fighting is not for the weak of heart.
I'm not afraid.
Good, but that's the easy part.
Alright. I can do this real quick. Bop. Now we have the Undaunted skill line. Wow, that is... Interesting, interesting. Okay. So I have to enter the fungal grotto? Oh, where in the... Huh? Okay, we're gonna save that for a bit later. That is quite a walk that I'm not willing to make at the current moment. Because I'm lazy.
Hear ye, card
I
sharps.
am, however. Going to go and begin to do the Somerset quest. Apologies, I forgot what it was for a little bit. What? Okay. I don't think they're okay. But good old Somerset. We'll head on down here and we'll begin the quest. And we'll start doing this storyline.
Let the cat fight those monsters! Run! First, the Queen issues a decree that changes the status of Somerset from an isolated paradise into a tourist attraction. Now monsters, sea creatures, I've never seen anything like them. Well, I say let the cat fight them. Better him than me.
Monsters? Cat? Slow down and tell me what happened.
Suddenly the ground opened, spewing water and strange creatures. They attacked us. Luckily, one of the newcomers, a Khajiit, leaped in and drove them back. Called himself Razum Dar. He could probably use some help if you're so inclined.
Oh, go talk to Razumdar. Okay, the Queen's Decree. Merchant. No. How's my armor actually holding up? It could be better. It's always nice to have that stuff on hand. Hello there.
Have you ever seen such creatures? Raz has not. Probably neither have you. You are a newcomer, yes? New to this island of high elves? This one has an eye for such things. And you look capable. So can Raz interest you in some cloak and dagger work?
I always found it funny how some Khajiit talk. Nothing really else to say, I just find it funny sometimes. Cloak and dagger work? Sounds ominous.
Ominous? No, nothing of the sort. Well, maybe a little of the sort. Depends on how things develop. Raz has come to Somerset at the behest of Queen Ayrenn to make sure her decree regarding the opening of the island proceeds as she directed.
So how can I help?
Ask some questions, determine the mood in Shimmerin, and see how the newcomers are faring. Rumors have reached the Queen, and she's concerned. So Razumdar comes to see what is happening and fight strange creatures. Now Raz is concerned as well.
I'll go ask some questions around the
While
city.
you ask questions around the city, Raz can take care of some other business. It may or may not involve scratching and clawing. Let's meet near the entrance to Shimmerin when you have something to report.
What were those strange creatures I saw you fighting?
Raz never saw such monsters in his life. They appear related to water, but this one tends to avoid this stuff. That pearl, though, Raz swears it was calling those creatures. A mystery for another time, perhaps. Now, we need to see to the newcomers.
Anyone specific you want me to talk to regarding the Queen's Decree?
As a matter of fact, Raz made a list. Old Newell, a high elf artisan, spoke out. See what she complained about. Then there's Soxolza, a persecuted Argonian newcomer. Finally, Ranuel, a city resident noted in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
What do you mean Tazolza is being executed?
Something to do with monks and newcomer registration. Raz is looking into that. Last I heard, Soxolza was seen leaving the city and heading west. Probably trying to reach the water. Lizards like water, yes? Not Raz. Gugh. Raz hates the wet stuff.
Gugh. What did old Neil speak out about, and where can I find her?
Newell complained about it. No. Raz doesn't want to prejudice your investigation. You will find out when you talk to her. The artists like to gather shells along the eastern coast. She uses them to make paints and dyes.
Ranuel. That doesn't sound like a high elf name.
True. Not enough syllables. Ranuel's a Redguard, whose family has lived in Shimmerin for generations. He's a well-respected trader, with a few warehouses along the docks. Talk to him, before the Divine Prosecution decides to arrest him.
What's the Divine Prosecution?
The Divine Prosecution serves as lawkeepers and protectors of social standards. Very persnickety. When rules are broken, they record it in their observation logs. If your name winds up on their list, things get complicated.
What does all this have to do with that geyser and those creatures?
Nothing at all. Unless you think they came to Somerset because of the Queen's decree. No, that would be ridiculous. Let's not lose focus. Just see what old Newell, Soxolza, and Ranuel have to say about newcomers and the mood in Shimmerin.
Okay. Let's get to that then. One of them looks like they're pretty close by. So we can head down and talk. This place looks honestly pretty. Looks really good. It's definitely a lot nicer looking than the peninsula.
Beach.
Hello there.
Not that you'd understand the concept, but the path to Alaxon requires dedication and complete concentration. I must find the perfect shells, or my pigments will be substandard. And do you know what that will do to my art? Exactly.
What's the path to Alaxon?
An ultimate concept practiced widely here in Somerset. Alaxon is the state of perfection that every High Elf strives for. The path to Alaxon represents the approach we take to achieve that state. Now, why have you interrupted my work?
I heard you made complaints in Shimmerine. I'd like to hear about that.
I believe in caution as much as the next High Elf, but sometimes the rules get in the way of common sense. My apprentice lived here for more than a year. Good help is so hard to find, especially among the newcomers. And she was adept at making dyes.
What happened to your apprentice?
They took her away. Said they had to scrutinize her qualifications, test her knowledge of culture and etiquette. But I haven't seen her since. My work suffers, so of course I complained to the monks. Now I have to gather my own shells.
Did the monks offer any explanation as to where she was, or when she'd return?
They told me I could fill out some forms and appeal to the kin lady. But who has time for such bureaucracy? And for a wood elf? I've said too much. I have work to do, and all this aggravation has diverted my path to Alaxon.
I'll let you get back to your work.
Perfection requires constant vigilance, so back to it.
Very cool. Okay. Okay, so that's Shimmerine. So there is apparently... Are you bad? You are bad. This is good though. But so it seems like some people are being taken away? Ever since this immigration stuff began happening around here. So they're just being taken away and locked up, essentially. No one here sells bag space, so I'm not gonna bother. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, we found him. Hello to Zolka. Just... Jamaat Somerset is not the wondrous paradise the heralds proclaimed it to be. Despite the fine words of the Queen's decree, the High Elves want nothing to do with outsiders. They will treat the newcomers worse than a mud flea on a gar. As soon as I stepped off the boat, priests from the monastery collected me for some sort of cultural assessment to ascertain my understanding of socio rules and regulations. However, no one actually asked me questions. They locked me in a cell somewhere in the bowels of the monastery, along with the newcomers on the island. Need more coffee. Throat's a little dry. Something about the whole affair felt wrong to me, like warm water in an otherwise cool stream. When I heard one of the monks giving thanks with a Daedric prayer, I knew I had to get out of there. I used the talents I learned from associates who may or may not have belonged to the Thieves Guild. I know you disapprove of my friends. Slipped out of the cell and away from the monastery. In the morning, I planned to head for Alinor. Hopefully I could secure passage back to Murkmire there. Frankly, at this point, any destination would be preferable to here. Uh-oh. Another Daedric story, huh? So the people who have been taking these people away apparently worship Daedra. We don't know which one. I'm sure that'll explain itself soon, though. Just gonna walk on down this way. Sky Shard? Sky Shard! Love these things. Huge. Alright. There we go. Now I'll collect the rune stones. Sure. I should work on enchantments and stuff once I'm able to. This is a feisty little lad right here. Okay. Oh, is there just a bridge to over here? That's upsetting. Lamser. There was just a fucking... God damn it. That is upsetting.
A coin for this unworthy
Randul.
A newcomer in the warehouse district. Unusual. But how can I help you today, my friend?
I was wondering how your name ended up in the Divine Prosecution's observation log.
The Divine? Who told you that? If a Justiciar sent you to try and trick me into confessing... No, no. The High Elves would never send a newcomer to perform such a task. But I admit it. I made my thoughts known.
And what were those thoughts, if you don't mind me asking?
I arranged to bring my cousin here to work with me. The ship arrived, but all the newcomers were carted away. For questioning, they said. I complained to the kin lady and anyone else who would listen. And what has it gotten me? Nothing.
You're not a high elf. Have you lived in Somerset very long?
Oh, my family has been here for generations and generations. Before the Queen's decree, outsiders might have been rare, but we were not unheard of. Our business has grown and gets better every day. That's why I sent for my cousin. We need the help.
Do you like living in Somerset?
Somerset is a rare and beautiful jewel in the Abetian Sea. I love it here. The High Elves treat us like children, but they have never been hostile. The Queen's decree has stirred the waters, though. I fear it will get worse before it gets better.
Interesting. So the Queen's decree kind of made things around here a little bit spicy, just a little bit.
All the beasts you see on this dock are due to be taken to Silvarwoad, the island's royal menagerie.
Very cool. Let's on over here. Talk to Razumdar. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do.
This is unheard of! Why have you closed the monastery?
Good people, I hear your concerns.
But the workers I hired, they were aboard a ship from Ravenspire.
The Kin Lady and I, we have only your best interests in mind. Every guest must be sequestered while we ascertain their suitability for Altmer society.
The Old Dark's right! Lock up the newcomers!
Send the newcomers back where they came from. We don't want them here.
Huh. Hello, Raz.
Such anger. Raz never expected to hear such words from the Queen's loyal subjects. The sentiment isn't universal, but enough feel this way for Raz to be concerned. Did you learn anything interesting from the people I sent you to talk to?
The artist's assistant and the Redguard's cousin have both been sequestered.
Sequestered? Just a different word for imprisoned, yes. Ranul's cousin just arrived, but O'Newell's assistant has lived on Somerset since long before the Queen ever issued her decree. What about the lizard? What did Soxolza have to say?
Soxolza was dead by the time I reached him. I found this letter in his pack.
Why would the Aldar gather up newcomers and non-High Elf residents alike and send them to the monastery? Does the Kin Lady condone this behavior? Raz's head itches, and not in a good way. Our course is clear, Five Claw. We must go to the monastery.
Alright, I'll help you investigate the monastery.
Raz admires your enthusiasm, but this one needs you to enter the monastery on your own. Raz has other fish to catch. This one will help you get past the sentry, though. When you notice that the sentry is distracted, just sleep quietly inside.
Okay. Just inside? Say less. Let's head on in. So Raz seems loyal to the Queen. And he is not happy about how people aren't happy with her decision. Right.
You there! I have a... Damn it, why won't this work?
Did you see a gold?
Sentry! Raz owes you for that game of cards and has come to pay.
Well, I don't recall any... you say I won some gold?
You say I want some gold? List of sequestered guests, wood elves, 4 male, 3 females, all claim to be Dominion citizens. One says she's lived in Somerset for more than a year. Moved to preparation cells. Khajiit, 7 males, 9 females, all claim to be Dominion citizens, and half to the preparation cells, half to the holding. Argonians, 4 gender inconclusive. Who can tell what this muck's? Wow. Move to preparation cells for immediate siphoning. Breton, 1 male, 2 females, claim to be traitors from Wayrest, or did they say Daggerfall? Does it even matter? Why am I writing this all down? Place in holding cells. Regards, 2 male, 4 female, all arrive on a ship from Hammerfell. One says she was sent for by Ranul the traitor. Sent half to holding, the other half to preparation. Nords, 1 male, claims to be part of something called the Nord Cultural Exchange, sent to holding. Very cool. Kinlady's letter. My dear Aldark Tinkalar, I'm so glad you suggested transferring to our beloved monastery. I was happy to use my influence to make that happen, especially after that insightful discussion we had concerning Queen Aren's radical and frankly dangerous decree. I look forward to working with you to make sure Shimmerine, and indeed all of Somerset, remains safe and secure. Your plan to sequester newcomers in order to test their suitability for residence in Shimmerine is a stroke of genius, determining who has the ability and temperament to become productive members of our society, and who does not, will allow us to spot troublemakers and lacking transience before any damage is done. It isn't a perfect solution, but it will suffice until we can urge the unforeseen queen to rescind this order and send all the Nebra, the unwelcome, back to where they came from. Send me a list of candidates you deem acceptable for life in Somerset. I'm sure Proxy Queen Alwynarwe will appreciate having documentation concerning whom we permitted to stay and whom we sent away. Keep saying that Somerset is sacrosanct. What? Already done. Deal with the other races. After all, our beloved queen spends all her time there anyway, carousing with cats and wood elves. I'm sure she'd love more company. God, that just showed how illiterate I am. Holy crap, my bad, boys. Hello there.
Oh, not now, please. Your spiritual well-being can wait until after my nap.
Where can I find the people that have been sequestered?
You'll have to ask one of the monks that the new Aldark brought with him. They deal with all the newcomer testing and evaluations. I'm just a simple monk trying to catch up on my sleep. That was a hint, by the way.
Tell me about the Aldark and the new monks.
Aldark Tilkala arrived right after the Queen issued her decree. He came highly recommended by Kinlady Avanice, or so I heard. It's not unusual for monks to form attachments and move together. But there's something strange about that bunch.
Strange? What do you mean?
The Aldark and his monks keep to themselves. They've taken the Undercroft for their own purposes and ordered the rest of us to avoid the ancient vaults beneath the monastery. Now, please, let me get back to my nap.
Oh, I have to keep talking to him.
No, not now, please. You'll have
Where
to
can I
ask
find the
one of
people?
monks that the new Aldark brought with him. They
You
deal
must
with
have
all
some
the
idea where they're
newcomers.
sequestering newcomers.
Begin with the questions about the newcomers. Why do you care about the complexities of Altma bureaucracy? Still, if I had to make a guess, I'd say they were taking into the Undercroft for registration and processing. Now go away.
Anything else I should know about this monastery?
The monastery should be a place of peace and meditation. The Aldark has closed us down until further notice. That means if any of the monks spot you, they'll raise the alarm. Me? I never saw you. Now, if you don't mind, my nap awaits.
Okay. Abyssal Pearl? Oh, upstairs. Okay. Alright. I am just an elf, just like all of you. I do the prayers. Yeah. Abyssal Pearl.
Unusual knick-knack for an Aldark's office, wouldn't you agree?
It's not what it looks like.
I noticed you skulking around while I was engaged in some skulking of my own. I suppose we both came to the monastery with a similar purpose in mind.
And what purpose would that
We
be?
sequestered newcomers. I came to find out what happened to a friend. I assume that's what brought you here as well? A house of worship shouldn't be used as an internment camp, and it shouldn't be locked to the public either.
I saw a pearl like that. There were strange creatures nearby.
Interesting. I've never seen anything quite like it. I find it intriguing and a bit disturbing. But we aren't here to discuss curios. Strange creatures notwithstanding, we need to find out what's happening with the missing newcomers.
How did you happen to get past the sentry, by the way?
The sentry doesn't appear to have stopped you, so I could ask you the same question. Let's just agree that we both have our methods. Curious, but I feel that there's more going on in Shimmerine than the usual politics and community relations.
What else could be going on here?
That's the question, my cautious friend. We have a newly appointed Aldark and a disgruntled kin lady, both opposed to the Queen's decree. What's their connection to the missing newcomers? I was about to explore the Undercroft. Care to join me?
I'll meet you in the Undercroft.
A curious pearl. I wonder where the Aldark acquired it. Probably not important. I'll meet you in the Undercroft, and we can see what's going on.
Down the stairs. Wrong stairs. Okay. Other stairs.
Be angry. Get out!
Okay.
Something's wrong down here. I sense magic. Vile magic. Cages? These people did nothing to deserve such treatment.
Thank the Divines!
See if you can help her.
Thank the Divines! You aren't one of the monks. Please, let me out of here.
Why'd they lock you in a cage?
Nightmare. We came to Somerset to seek new opportunities. We barely stepped off the ship when they marched us to the monastery. Instead of questioning us or the usual high elf bureaucracy, they locked us in these cages.
There are only a few of you. Where are the rest of the newcomers?
Monks gathered them a few moments ago and took them through the door on the far side of the chamber. Please, let me out of here before they take me away like the others.
I'll unlock the cage and see what's going on in the next chamber.
Scoffin?
Thank you for setting me free.
No problem. How you doing?
A Daedra. Here? And that's a Scoffin, if I remember my Daedric recitations correctly. Very curious.
What's a dead Scoffin doing in a monastery devoted to the A? I remember in Skyrim it was the 9. Oh my god, now I remember. High elves don't like Talos. Okay.
An excellent question, and one I hope to find the answer to. From the evidence before us, it appears this Nord killed the Scoffin before he succumbed to his own wounds. Good for him. I found this key on the creature's belt, so we can open that door.
It's where the prisoner said the monks took the rest of the newcomers.
I suggest we pick up the pace. We need to determine what's actually happening down here, and who's behind all this. Without answers to those questions, we won't be able to decide on our best course of action.
What about your missing friend?
I'll explain everything later. For now, we need to hurry.
More newcomers? Unfortunately, the magic only affects those who have been prepared. But never fear. Your turn will
Daedric cultists?
Oh, crap. I'm trying.
The Pearl's magic. Hold them off while I complete my spell.
Take your time. Oh my god.
Come on, let's talk outside.
Well, GG's to those prisoners. Oh my god.
Those poor people. This wasn't just about newcomers and opposing the Queen's decree. That was Daedric magic back there. I just wish we had arrived a few moments earlier.
What happened to the Pearl? Did you destroy it?
I promised to explain what I know. I suppose that now's as good a time as any. I'm a member of the Psijic Order. Our Rite Master sent me to investigate a warning we received about a plot involving Somerset. My inquiries led me here.
The Psijic Order?
The Psijic Order is an ancient magical monastic society. We served as advisors to the rulers of Tamriel, but that was before we removed our island home from the world. Now this threat has drawn us back. But why are you involved in all this?
I'm working with Razumdar, one of the Queen's eyes, but what happened to the Pearl?
An eye of the Queen? Interesting. I diffused the Daedric magic and transported the Pearl to Artaeum, the Psijic island, for safekeeping and study, so we can learn more about it. But we can discuss this further once we get out of here.
Alright, let's go. Interesting. Okay, this is just a dead end. Very cool. Appreciate it. Love it here. There you go. Give me the gold. Hey. And bap. Oh my god, that does not work with the textures. Very cool game. Ba-ba-bop, 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 ba-ba-bop. There we go. Looks like I have to go down. I should probably take the stairs. Okay. Die. In-game. We'll just leave that there. I don't really care about it. Escape the Undercroft. Bye-bye.
Living on Artaeum for a few centuries doesn't prepare you for physical activity. Let the Eye of the Queen know what we discovered, and I'll catch up with you later. We were warned that Daedric princes had their eyes on Somerset, but I didn't expect that level of danger from what was supposed to be a simple investigation. I suggest you tell the Eye of the Queen what we discovered. I'll catch up with you later.
How did you get involved in this? I thought you said Artaeum was sent away.
We received word that there was the potential for trouble in Somerset, so the Rite Master sent me to take a look. Even so, Artaeum isn't a prison. We're Psijic mages. We can come and go as we like, just so long as it advances our studies.
Why didn't you tell me you were a member of the Psijic Order?
I did tell you. Once I ascertained I could trust you and the time was right. When we make a rare visit back to Nirn, we try to keep a low profile. Rumors about our order tend to make people uncomfortable, and even nervous in our presence.
And what about that missing friend you mentioned?
A partial truth. Easier to remember than an outright lie. Another member of our order came to Somerset a few months back. We haven't heard from him, so I decided to look into both matters while I was here. Unfortunately, he continues to elude me.
Do you think he's hiding from you?
No, not intentionally. We may be sages, but we're still just people. We can become restless, succumb to sorrow or frustration. My friend may have decided that life on Artaeum was no longer satisfying. I just want to know he's safe.
Okay. Let's go talk to Raz. Old Razumdar. Looks like he's hanging out in here. Anchors away in. Above. You know where the stairs at? Thanks. How you doing, Raz?
This one's new partner returns. What interesting scandal did you uncover in the monastery? Tell Raz every juicy detail.
You see, about that, the people that were sequestered were killed to power a Daedric ritual. Found this letter.
That isn't the kind of scandal Raz was hoping for. Murder, Daedric rituals, and traitorous behavior have a way of ruining an otherwise perfect day. We need to learn the extent of the Kin Lady's involvement. And by we, Raz means you.
You want me to go and accuse the Kin Lady of conspiring with a Daedric cult?
Accuse? Not exactly. Raz wants you to talk to her. See what she knows about the Uldark. The Kin Lady is meeting with local leaders. Attend that meeting and learn the truth. This invitation and set of elegant clothes will get you through the door.
I also met a mage from the Psijic Order in the monastery.
A Psijic? Raz has heard rumors, but there are always rumors about the Psijics. For an island of sages who disappeared more than 300 years ago, they certainly seem to get around. Did this Psijic mage say what the Order was investigating?
Something about a warning. She seemed pretty interested in the life-sucking pearl.
There was a life-sucking pearl. You should probably have led with that bit of information. Well, We can worry about the Sijic mage and figure out where these pearls came from later. For now, go see what the Kin Lady has to say.
Shouldn't you speak to the Kin Lady? You do work for the Queen, after all.
Kin Lady Avanis and Raz do not get along. You see, there was a horse, a platter of pudding tarts, and... No. This one won't bore you with the sordid details. Besides, everyone behaves well when they see Raz. You will learn more than I will.
Very cool. Where would I even have to go? What the fuck? Oh, just over there? Alright, well... How long have we been going for? I think that's a good enough time to call it. I will be... I think starting next week, I'm gonna try and do longer streams for all of y'all, and we're gonna see how that goes. Say maybe like next Monday or Sunday, one of the two, and I'm going to see how that goes for all of y'all. See if y'all like it. But for now, I think that we are gonna call it here. So, as always, appreciate you guys coming around just as much as I appreciate you'd be willing to stay and listen. Don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I do know we're gonna do it though. And I will be seeing you guys next time. Sayonara.